Let's start with frontline. Tell me how you approach a patient with T-cell lymphoma, but we've learned there are so many types of T-cell lymphomas now, and I don't know if that's good or bad, frankly, but how important to know the subtype in terms of treatment and what do you do next?
Yeah, no, that's a great way to start because I think one of the ways that I know that a T cell lymphoma may be on the differential is after you get a good sized biopsy of something you know is an abnormal lymph node and you get no call back from the pathologist or the hematopathologist, depending on from where you're at, you actually are calling them about 7 days in and going, "This is a T cell lymphoma, isn't it?" And they're like, "How did you know?" Because they're sitting there on their fourth or fifth round of stains, trying to discern if this is angioimmunoblastic T cell lymphoma, because now we have the T follicular helper phenotype, or if there's some, different features. And, while we've gotten better at subclassifying, this very uncommon subtype of non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, it's really, we've been trying to figure out, well, how many slices do you need to slice, T cell lymphoma, or are we just all treating everybody the same? And I think we've actually moved beyond, where we were many years ago to where we were borrowing, from our B cell lymphomas, regimens and backbones. And I say that in the guise of, where we were with Echelon 2, right, which I think really moved the field forward, not only in the subtyping, right? We got very good at making the diagnosis of anaplastic large cell lymphoma. We knew that CD30 with brentuximab vedotin was a target. We knew we were doing well with ALK positive ALCL in our younger population. Although I will say, there is a steep drop on those initial curves with ALK positive ALCL. And so why it may have the best prognosis, it still follows with other subtypes in that first month. And so people with that subtype still can present with very aggressive disease and in need of immediate therapy.